Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel where today I'm going to be playing the Modern Warfare 2 beta, and we're going to talk a little bit, talk about how the game feels, how it plays, how it runs, some comparisons between it and Modern Warfare 2019, and just give an overall how I feel about the game so far. Let's start with the core of the game, the actual gameplay itself. It feels very, very similar to Modern Warfare 2019, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. If you enjoyed it, you'll enjoy this. If you didn't, well, it's got enough changes to give it a bit of a fresh pace without being too dissimilar. You've got the same fast time to kill that you did. It's extremely quick with some of the weapons. The weapons all feel very different. They play in very different ways. Some are certainly a little strong, and others, cough cough the M16, are fucking garbage. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be good. We can only level up the guns so far now, blah blah blah. You know how it is. Maybe it gets attachments that make it worth taking over the M4, but I doubt it. We'll see how things go. It's really kind of the stepchild of the family, because you got the M4, which just beats it out in every way, shape, and form. And if you're looking for something longer range, you can turn the M4 into a DMR, and it is also pretty damn good, I won't lie. So, the M16, it just doesn't quite fit in, so least favorite gun of the beta, by far. One thing that I do thoroughly enjoy is those damn drill charges. They are by far my favorite lethal that I have access to yet, because you got someone camping up in a room, upstairs, you know they're looking at you. All you gotta do is look straight up, pop one at the floor beneath their feet, and if it doesn't kill them, it certainly flushes them out. I love the ability to combat campers a little bit. It feels great. Camping was my biggest problem by far with Modern Warfare 2019, because it just, people played it so slow and it was dreadful. Now, that doesn't mean to say that the beta is perfect in any way, shape, or form, but they've got a little bit of time to iron that out. Not a lot, because they didn't give themselves a very long gap between the beta and launch. A month may seem like quite a bit of time, but any real issues they come up with, it'll be hard to see them fixed out within a month. So we'll see how things go with that. There are some visual bugs and stuff like that that they should be able to iron out plenty fine. But for the most part, the game looks good, the game sounds good, the game plays really well. The weapons all sound beefy. I enjoy how they sound much more so than most other Call of Duty games. Specifically, the gun I've used the most, the MK2, the lever action, because it's the only real DMR, quickscoper, whatever you want to call it, that I can actually use, because it's not technically a sniper. Speaking of, we don't really know the state of snipers right now, because there's exactly one we can use, and we can't unlock it to put it on custom classes yet, and even when we can, it doesn't look like it can be leveled up, so we don't know if there will be any attachments for ADS speed. Hopefully there will. There better be. But it feels beefy. It hits hard. It hits like a fucking truck, which is fantastic, but that doesn't necessarily mean it will be good in the long run. I have hit a couple fun clips, though. Nothing too major, nothing shocking or record-breaking or whatever. But there are a couple that feel pretty nice. And at the end of the video, I think I'll probably play those out, put a little music over it if you want to see what this game is kind of capable of. You know, leave it there, why not? The score streaks we have access to are all pretty fun. The field upgrades, they've added quite a few more options to that, like there's this battle rage, which is kind of cool. Not really worded the best, because it's a little convoluted, but health regen, tac sprint, refreshing, all that, it's nice, it feels good. I don't like the visual effects on your screen at all. Like, I could do without those, but I enjoy the variety we have so far. Now let's stop right here for a second. Watching this back while I'm editing this pisses me off. This man This man right here ruined me so hard. I was so confident that this shot should hit that I turned away. I was ready to run off into the sunset and start a family, and it took me by surprise when I had to turn back because this man was still alive, and he absolutely ruined me. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Now, there's one thing, just one, that they absolutely need to keep from the beta. I don't care if they scrap literally everything else and start fresh. Weapons level so much faster in this beta than we've had almost ever. It feels good. You use them, they level up quick. You unlock decent attachments fairly early on. I love the weapon platform system personally, although I'm sure there will be some complaints about it. It's a little convoluted. I already made a video on that. We won't get into it. But please keep the speed you level the weapons at. I'm so sick of one of the main grinds, like from Modern Warfare. Oh, gotta get the M4 to level 72. Nah, fuck that. Let me get the attachments. Let me get going. Just let me do my thing. Leveling them bastards. Great, I love it. Stick with it, please. But yeah, all that being said, we're coming up to the end of weekend 1 of the beta. So far, it's only been PlayStation users who have had access. It's not even into the actual open beta portion yet. So we'll see where things go from there. I'm excited for them to get more players, expand a little bit, actually be able to go beyond level 15, where I can unlock some more guns, because I just want to use the PSG one. I need it. I need it. We'll get there next weekend or whenever they raise the level cap. I'm hoping to see some more game modes come out soon, because right now we have TDM, DOM, and 3 different no respawn game modes, and frankly, no. I'm good, thanks. But yeah, now let's play a little bit of music, roll a couple clips. I hope you all enjoy. Let me know what you think about the game, if you've played it so far, or any that you've watched. Give me your opinions, things you want to see, things you want to see go away, whatever else there is, and enjoy.
Hostile UAV in the air. Reloading. UAV in the area. Throwing a stun grenade.
Oh my god. Oh my god.